YouTube? This is Cozunon. Back again, and
the fuck? You forgot to say it with my brother Billy.
yeah, but who cares about Brother Billy?
Oh, fuck you too.
Just playing. Back again with another pickup video. It seems like every time we come back, it's just a pickup video.
Yeah, that's very true. It seems like that's all we do now.
Seems like that's all we do. Because last time, my computer went down, and this time, as everybody can tell, it's a totally different setting. I just currently moved out of my apartment. I don't have my desk behind me. It's actually on the other side of this this desk I'm on right now. Yeah, completely different. So hopefully next time we do a video, I'll have this whole decorated out with a lot more game stuff. But right now we decided to do another pickup video. So this is a video for the last 2 months. Yeah, 2 months. 2 months is insane. So anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and start this off with the my first pickup of the month was actually an eBay pickup, and it was off $80, and it was a Sega CD, 2 controllers, and then these games right here. And this game is Night Trap. This is actually the reason why I wanted to do the pickup videos, because I started doing gameplay footage for this game, and I didn't want to put the gameplay footage on YouTube before I put this one here. It's not like it's ruined or anything, you know what I'm saying? Like a spoiler alert. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. I was a huge fan of Marky Mark when I was a little kid. Good vibrations and all that shit. I tried to put this in my Sega CD and I tried to play it. It's so fucking weird. I couldn't understand it. I couldn't get I didn't know how it worked. I really didn't. It comes with the videos, good vibrations, I need money, and you gotta believe. So, whatever. Sega,
good game. That's an awesome
great game. Best game on the Sega CD ever.
Hell yeah.
Space Ace. I already own this one, so this is like a second complete copy. And
hey, give it to me if you already own it.
And it's actually, you can buy it for the Wii too. It's on the Wii. It's part of the Dragon's Lair trilogy, but it's on there.
That was his go to hell, Billy.
Pretty much.
Go to hell.
And this one is Mansion of the Hidden Souls. This one looks really cool. I haven't tried this one out yet, but it looks really cool. It looks more kind of like a Myst-esque kind of game.
That's interesting.
And then Advanced Dungeons & Dragons, Eye of the Beholder. Just another role-playing game, and it's kind of reminds me of that one game we used to play on the NES way back in the day. Name escapes me right now, but to keep it going, we'll go into my strategy guides next. I got the special edition Mass Effect 3. Awesome. I don't really think I'm going to need this or use it, but I have it just to have it. Game of the Year edition, Red Dead Redemption. Fucking I love this game to death.
The game is awesome.
I seen this strategy guide and I had to own it. I already beat the Undead Nightmare and I beat the game, so this is just to add to my collection. I'm going to save this one for last because there's a story behind that one. Fallout 3. Great eBay find right here. Great find. $8 on eBay. Brand new. We still have the Best Buy sticker on it, so I love this game. I beat the fuck out of this game, but just a great piece to add to my collection. Final Fantasy 13-2. I just wanted to own it. It was really cool. I do plan on buying the game eventually. I haven't bought it yet, but
I'll buy that game when it pre-owned $20.
Comes down in price.
Fuck Square Enix. That's all I gotta say.
Another one of my player's guides, the Super NES player's guide. I love player's guides. I've picked a ton of these things up, but I was missing the Super Nintendo one. But now I own it. Great setup, great addition to my collection. And then there's a place locally called Atomic Comics. Fallout Games. Fallout, same thing. But Fallout Games, and there used to be only one on the other side of town. They opened one more recently. I went there at the beginning of last month, and I actually picked up Street Fighter 2, the strategy guide. And it was Street Fighter, strategy guide, old school, so I had to own it. It's awesome. I love it. Nothing, doesn't really tell me anything that I didn't already know. But it is made by GamePro. GamePro presents, and unfortunately GamePro late last year went under. Here's this is the last strategy guide, and this one is actually Gears of War 3 Special Edition. The awesome thing about this is I went to a GameStop with my brother, not Brother Billy, but the other brother, my other brother Kenny, and he actually found this book there, and he found it was like $17.50 for the special edition. And he's like, I'm thinking I might pick it up. I'm like, pick it up. That's a fucking awesome price. You gotta pick that shit up. And I didn't want to tell him that if he doesn't pick it up, I'm gonna pick it up. Because I didn't want him to think like, you know, give it to me. He was buying it, he's standing in line, and I was right behind him. I'm like, fuck, he bought it. Fuck. And I look over, and what I see? Another fucking copy. Fuck yeah.
Hell
awesome.
Yeah.
$17.50. And then the best part about this is that store didn't even have these in. The guy was telling me, he's like, yeah, we just received them in today. I don't know why we got it. We got it from another store. These were the last two, like, in this area. At that time, somebody that works at GameStop came back from lunch and had ordered these from another store so he can buy them both. One for his friend and one for him. But it was too late. I already paid it, and he was upset, but he couldn't do anything about it. He comes up, and he goes, take care of the book.
Was there a little tear in his eye?
Probably. Did I give a fuck? Hell no. Walgreens fine now. Yeah, Walgreens. There are a couple of posters. One is for the Halo anniversary, and the other one's for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, $5 a piece. I didn't think it was too bad. And add a couple more posters to my collection. I don't know if I'm ever going to open them. Maybe I'll open it and frame it, put it up. Who knows? But $5 a piece, awesome deal.
That's surprising. Walgreens.
Yeah, they had it. It was weird. They had it mixed in with all the Justin Bieber posters.
Why were you looking through Justin Bieber?
How did I know you were going to say that?
Why?
No, it's a cardboard standout. It had Justin Bieber, and then it said like A1 for this Bieber poster, A2 for this Bieber poster, and then it had Call of Duty, and it had Halo. And it was on the way to the checkout, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
Do you believe him? I know I don't.
Went to Toys R Us just to see what they had, and they had a couple of cool little action figures. They have they call it Mini Mates. It's for like Marvel vs. Capcom 3. This one's Magneto and Zero. Awesome, love it. These things are fucking awesome. And then the next one I picked up was the Incredible Hulk and Mike Hagar from Final Fight.
Nice.
So up here they have like a picture of Wolverine and Ryu going at it, but they had no Wolverine or Ryu.
Next, what they should make is Justin Bieber and Wolverine. I think you'd be interested in that one.
Justin Bieber and Wolverine?
Yeah.
I think maybe they should have Twilight on there and you'd be interested in that shit. At the same time I was there at the Toys R Us, they also had these. I went back a couple days later and they didn't have it. I don't have this game, but I hear these figures are hard to get, and that's the Skylander figures. And this is actually the Legendary set. So the Legendary Spyro, Legendary Chomp Chomp, and Legendary Bash.
I'm actually kind of interested in gameplay for that. I'm interested in the game.
I'm definitely interested in also. Peripheral kind of game. You have to get the base, then you have to get all these little figures. And I kind of don't want to do that. That's a lot of money to be spending on video games. Because you have to buy the game. I know, I do anyway. But I don't like opening my figures up, and I have to open these up if I play the game.
That's very true. That's very true.
I went to a pawn store recently, and this pawn shop used to not sell games. You used to be able to go in there and pick through the CDs, and you could find like a PlayStation game every once in a while. But recently they started playing some game. They started selling games, and I went in there, and for $10 a piece, I got Ninja Gaiden in a box and Metal Gear in the box. Unfortunately, they didn't have the manuals inside, but these are both pieces I wanted to add to my collection anyway, and they have the boxes. Is fucking awesome. On the another trip I made to GameStop was I picked up several PlayStation 2 games. I'm just going to speed through these ones. How do you say this? Disgaea, the Hour of Darkness. All these were like really cheap. Clock Tower 3, Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life. I heard this game is really good. Like Pete Dorr likes this game. And there's another YouTuber I used to watch that swears by that one. Reservoir Dogs. I love this fucking movie. I found the game for $3. I picked it up. Tekken 4 needs no introduction. And I also put down a pre-order just to get the case of Assassin's Creed 3.
I'm gonna have to do that myself.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's an awesome fucking case. I love it. You can only can get it by pre-order. So I put $5 down just to get the case. I took another trip to Fallout Games, and I picked up a couple games this time, not just a manual, but I picked up Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. I love Splinter Cell and the whole Splinter Cell series, so I didn't own this one. I have played this with a friend of mine, Max, actually, and this game was fucking awesome. I love this game. You have this game?
No, I do not.
You should pick it up.
The only Splinter Cell game is for the 360.
For the 360, I've got several of them now. And then Alundra 2 for the PlayStation 1. This is I didn't pick up very many PlayStation games, but this is my favorite PlayStation game pickup of this month. I can't wait to start playing this one, even though it did get kind of bad reviews. For the DS, Assassin's Creed Altair's Chronicles. I didn't even know this game existed. But I went to go look for an Assassin's Creed manual on eBay one day. First game, I have the guide for it, but it's just a regular paperback. I was trying to see if they have a special edition for it. I happened across this game, and I love Assassin's Creed. I didn't even know this fucking game existed, so I had to pick it up. Metal Gear Acid, $5 GameStop, and it had the 3D glasses on the inside. Still unopened, brand new, so $5. Pick it up. Can't go wrong. Castlevania, Dracula X Chronicles. Awesome. It's got Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood, yeah. And Symphony of the Night's just a fucking awesome game. And you actually picked this up last time, and I went and found a really great price on eBay. The first PSP game I picked up for the month is actually Darkstalkers Chronicles: The Chaos Tower. Awesome. I love Darkstalkers. Excellent game to add to my collection. Eternal Darkness, another survival horror game, and I hear nothing but great things on this game, so I had to pick it up. Fragile Dreams. It's a game made by Xseed, and I love the Yi series, and Xseed puts out the Yi series, so I wanted to pick this up for the Wii just to try it out. It was only $20, so. The special edition Street Fighter Cross Tekken. You know, I love Street Fighter, love Tekken, so I had to get the special edition to get all the gems. You know, it obviously came with the actual game itself, and it came with the little piggy bank arcade, so I just thought that was fucking sick. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Fallout New Vegas, the Ultimate Edition. I have New Vegas, but I found this one, I just wanted to pick it up.
Oh, you have Ultimate.
Not the Ultimate, I have just the original one. Star Ocean, The Last Hope, brand new for $15, and Battlefield 3. Everyone raves about this game, so I had to pick it up for myself. On a recent trip to my favorite thrift store, because there's a guy there named Tim, and he holds games for me in the back, I picked all these games up for $5. For the Wii, it's Thrillville, Off the Rail. It's like, I think it's number 2. For the GameCube, the rest are GameCube games. Street, I love number 2. I played the shit out of number 2. I don't own it anymore. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I've never seen a Harry Potter film. And haven't played a Harry Potter game, but I have one in my collection now. Adventures of Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, Jet Fusion. I'm probably never going to play that game. Crash Bandicoot. Crash, I love Crash back in the PlayStation days, and then he kind of just fell off for me. Legends of Wrestling 2, I had this for the Xbox, now I own it for the GameCube, and Metroid Prime. So all those games for $5. I get Metroid Prime again, I already own it once, but now I own it twice. Earlier in the month, same thrift store, the guy had Action Bass for the PlayStation, Ready to Rumble Boxing. I always wanted to play this one, and Myst. I picked up Myst for the computer. I'm like, fuck yeah, he sold them all 3 to me for $1. Unfortunately, Myst, I didn't realize it at the time, was for the Mac. So, I'm not going to be able to play it, but I still own it. It's pretty cool. Oh, and at the same time, I also picked up Halo First Strike. I actually think this is in the other book I picked up, the other Halo book I picked up, that has multiple stories in it. A couple other games I picked up for the GameCube was Beautiful Joe 2. Again, these are all pickups I did at the thrift store, all $1 a piece. Spider-Man, World Tour. It's like a scooter type of game. And Wave Race Blue Storm. Wave Race is actually a really fun game series.
Yeah, it is.
Awesome fucking wave series. And I've never played this one, but I can't wait to try it out. And then the last pickup was actually an eBay pickup. It had 3 Xbox titles, 1 360 title, and 1 Sega Saturn title. Its starting bid was 1 cent. And I'm like, you know what? I'll put a penny down. It was $9 for shipping, but just a penny. I'm like, I probably won't win it, but just to do it. The 360 title, Pocket Racer. It's one of those games that you got from Burger King. Whatever. These two are already owned for the Xbox, so it was Halo. I think everyone's got this game by now.
Yeah.
And so now I have 2. Fable, The Lost Chapters, and right? Yeah, Lost Chapters. I already own this one, beat it, loved it. Now I own 2 of it. And then Brute Force. And I always wanted to play this game, but never have. Now I own it, so now I have the opportunity to, so it's just great. And the Sega Saturn game is Criticum. It's another fighting game. Can't wait to play it. Love my Sega Saturn. Love fighting games, so it's an all-win. And that was my huge pickup for the last 2 months. So, I'm happy with it. Especially the strategy guides. Oh, and there's one other thing I did want to bring up. I went to go buy the Xbox magazine the other day. Xbox is now not giving you the demo disc, and they're still charging you $10 for it, and that kind of made me upset. But I did find Xbox World, and it's also $10. And so I decided to give it a try, and I've liked the magazine so far. And they also give you a Soul Calibur 5 like small poster, how to get an easy 7,000 gamer points in 48 hours, like a little help strategy guide. And it came with like a little demo DVD of just a bunch of like trailers for games. So it was $10, and I seem to move on from the official Xbox magazine to Xbox World. I'm really happy with Xbox World, so we'll see where that goes. Fuck Xbox magazine.
You get a lot more for
$10. Usually you get the demo disc and the magazine, and I spent the same amount, and I seem to have gotten a lot more, and I actually get a disc now. Like Xbox, I don't understand how they can charge you $10 to get the game and the demo disc, and that's fine. I used to do that, and then now they still charge you $10. They just don't give you the disc anymore.
They say it's increasing quality paper. My turn?
Your turn.
Alright, so to start with, I got the game Kingdoms of Amalur, The Reckoning. I played this game for a while. This game is a lot of fun. I'll probably get back on it again one day when I don't have so much else to play. For the PS2, really happy with this find. I mean, I still spent a grip load for these two games, but
$30 a piece.
20, I think.
30. I was there. I showed them to you.
But I'm still happy to get these. The Shin Megami
Tensei.
Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2. So now that pretty much completes my Shin Megami Tensei series. I'm really happy about that. This game I recently picked up just a couple days ago, Saints Row the Third. I'm kind of mad about this game.
The game looked awesome to me. I've been watching my brother Kenny play, and he's had a blast, and it looks just like a really fun game. And I was on the edge if I was going to pick it up or not, because as everyone knows, I wasn't a big fan of 2. I own 2. I was okay with 1. I wasn't a big fan of 2. I really found it hard to play it. But 3 looks awesome. I can't wait to buy it.
I love 2, and 3 looks awesome. I don't like the whole online pass thing, so yeah, fuck that shit. I also bought Mass Effect 2, which I already had. Unfortunately, the disc for the first disc of the game was scratched, so I had to buy a new one. So
that sucks.
Yeah.
At least they're cheap now. Like Mass Effect 2 is a really great game, and you can find it really inexpensive.
Yeah, this is an awesome game. I'm so glad I picked this up. And I also bought Mass Effect 3. Hell yeah! This whole series is great. I can't wait to play this game. This is the first time I've actually went through the entire series and played it. I played the first one back in the day, like in 08, 09 or something like that. But now I recently went back and played the first one. Then I'm playing the second one right now, and pretty soon, this one right here. No strategy guide, I'm just doing it. I also bought Street Fighter X Tekken. Another really awesome game. Excellent crossover. I like the combat mechanics, of course. It's Street Fighter. You can't go wrong with Street Fighter, you know?
The only gripe I have about the game is you have to be a team in order to see like an ending.
Yeah.
With the exception of Ogre or Akuma. Then you just have to pick somebody to see it. By everybody else, you have to be a team in order to see the ending. There's no individual endings. Yeah. So if you pick some random team, like you want to be Ryu and Bison, you get some generic ending. But other than that, I'm loving the game. I am playing the shit out of it.
That game is very awesome. A game that I heard a lot about, a lot of good things about, and I never owned before,
Awesome game.
Is Jade Empire Limited Edition. I picked this up with the hopes of this being an excellent, good game, and I'm going to find out because I will be playing it. It's made by BioWare, so we will find out.
Yeah, I also picked that up at Fallout Games, and it was like really, I think like $5. It was really cheap.
Yeah, it was really cheap. So I was surprised to find it for that
I'm loving
price.
Fallout Games right now.
Yeah, Fallout Games is fucking awesome. Resonance of Fate. I decided to pick this up on a whim. I put it in, started playing it for a while. This game is fucking awesome. I'm surprised at how much fun I'm having with this game. This will be a game I will definitely play very, very soon. This game was awesome. Another game that was really mixed reviews with me personally is Zero's Wrath.
Akuma's Wrath.
This game has one of the best storylines I've ever played in a video game, and this game kept me on the edge of my seat for the entire thing, the entire experience. This game, however, did not take that long to beat, maybe 3 to 4 hours long.
Wow.
And the bad part is 90% of this game is cutscenes. There's very little gameplay content to it. It's basically a $60 movie. I'm not kidding. This is a movie. It's not really a game. It's an interactive game, but it's mostly a movie. It's still really good though. I don't know if it's worth $60 though. If you buy this, you might want to buy it when the price comes down.
So it's a really fun game, really great story, and most of it's cutscenes. It's Metal Gear Solid.
The thing is that the gameplay isn't fun. It is.
Oh no!
It is the most basic beat 'em up. It's not God of War.
It's not Metal Gear Solid.
It's not Bayonetta. It's none of those games. It's not Devil May Cry. It's a basic beat 'em up, and that takes away from the game. But the story and the way it grabs you, it was an experience that I actually enjoyed. But it was a $60 movie. I'll make no lies about that. It was a $60 movie. Twisted Metal, the new Twisted Metal. I played this game a little bit. I'm not too fond of the controls. I haven't really given it too much of a shot. My PlayStation 3 controller actually broke on me, so now I have to go buy a new one.
That sucks.
Yeah, it fucking sucks. But I will be playing this again once I get a new PS3 controller. Suikoden 3. I used to have this one back in the day, but during my I want to sell all my video games phase, I sold this. But now I own it again, so Suikoden 3. I always thought that this was an amazing series, especially Suikoden 2. I didn't think this was a very good part of the series, but I still want to own it anyway. I want to own them all.
If you ever go through that phase again, give me a call.
I'm not going through that phase again. Then we have Amnesia, The Dark Descent. I've seen gameplay for this. I've seen massive reviews for this. I've heard very good things, so I decided to buy it. And when I finally build my PC, whoever knows when, I will have this game and I will try it. I will build a powerful PC. Way of the Samurai 3. I bought this game on a whim. I played it a little bit. I'm a little iffy on it. Maybe I haven't tried it enough, but I'll have to try this game more. I can't really say that much about it. Depths of Peril. This is another game I bought on a whim. It looks like a old school or role-playing game, so I decided to pick it up and give it a try.
Almost like a Baldur's Gate?
Yeah, it kind of looks like a Baldur's Gate.
That's awesome.
And then there's Eternal Poison. My brother actually pointed this game out to me, and I didn't have it already, so I was like, okay, why the fuck not?
We were at a GameStop, right?
Yeah, we were at GameStop, and
that's when you dropped a lot, because you bought that and you bought those two those Shin games.
Yeah, I wasn't even expecting that. I didn't want to drop that much money. I only wanted to drop about 100, and I ended up dropping maybe over $250. But Eternal Poison. I had this game on my want list, and now I have it. So, hell yeah! Oh yeah, this game up right here is fucking. I mean, I haven't played this game yet, but I played the first one, and I know this game is going to be excellent because I've seen tons of gameplay for it. This is the reason why I want to build a new computer. StarCraft 2. I've been dying to play this game. You have no fucking idea how badly I want to fucking rape this. Don't you like my terminology? Isn't it cute?
Cute.
He doesn't have a sense of humor. But I've been dying to get my hands on this and play this.
He's been dying to force its cock down his throat.
I've been dying to play this. I can't wait. On to the strategy guides. Now I have a little story with this one. This came out a full month after the release of the video game, of Kingdom of Amalur, The Reckoning, the video game. I already had that game beat by the time this came out. I didn't need this. I wanted to pick it up anyway because one, it's a strategy. It is a strategy guide, and it is a special edition, and it is really fucking cool. I don't understand why the publisher would release this so far after a month after the game's release. People are going to move on by that time. I don't understand that's fucking stupid. I actually wanted to play the game and read the strategy guide while I was playing it, and I couldn't do that. So you people, the company who made this needs to get their fucking act together. I'm gonna show you some of the magazines I bought. Retro Gamer magazine. I think this is a pretty cool magazine for people like me who enjoy retro games. Max Payne. Actually, this is Xbox magazine, the very magazine that my brother hates. But hey, I like it. PlayStation. One with the new Starhawk game coming out for the PS3. This magazine is pretty cool as well. And then another Xbox World and another Xbox World.
Xbox magazine.
Yeah, Xbox magazine. I mean, the official Xbox magazine. Both these games are cool. I especially excited about The Witcher.
But you're finally coming to console.
Fuck yeah. And then I also bought the Red Dead Redemption Game of the Year guide. I love this game. I thought it was excellent when I played it. I'm probably not going to use this because I already beat the game, and
exactly.
I don't see myself using this when I play that game. But I like it. This is just cool. Yeah.
If you're a gaming fan and you love strategy guides, it's definitely a must-own.
And another definitely must-own is the Legend of Zelda, the
Skyward Sword.
Yeah, Skyward Sword. This strategy guide is fucking awesome, and it has hell yeah, people. Hell yeah, you can't go wrong with this shit. Not at all. But yeah, my pickups were a lot less than my brother's.
What can you say?
What can I say?
I think that's going to be it this time, you two. Until next time, stay up and game on.